Everybody, welcome back to another great episode of a Lara Trump Wanted for Questioning. Let's take those questions. Here we go. Question 1. Love that you lived in France. Merci beaucoup. Are you a health nut, and what type of workout do you do to get those biceps of yours to look like that? Excuse me. I wore the wrong shirt for this question today, it turns out. I love that we started this with just a reference to France in general. I wouldn't label myself as a health nut. I believe in everything in moderation. So if I want to eat something that someone else might deem bad for you, I'm going to do it. But I will say I generally kind of lean towards a lot of fruit and vegetables. I try to be an example for my kids, and sometimes I catch myself telling my kids that they can't eat something, but then I start eating it like an hour later, and I'm like, I really need to get it together, because if I'm going to tell them to eat something, then I need to be doing the same thing for them. So, and what workouts do? I run, bike, and swim, because I do triathlons. I do a CrossFit style workout. I go to a local CrossFit gym here in Florida. And I also do a Pilates class. So I try to mix it up. You got to always challenge yourself and change it. Otherwise, you'll never see any results. Okay, question 2. Will the Women for Trump bus be touring again? I certainly hope so. Man, that was a good time. The Women for Trump bus. If you don't know about it, we started it in 2016. I was on a bus. It started in North Carolina, but we made our way, kind of around the country. We went to Ohio and Pennsylvania, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. I mean, we did it all over the course of several months of the campaign. We did the same thing in 2020. Despite COVID, we did not have hula hoops for the 12 people who showed up to the events like Joe Biden had. We went everywhere, and I hope we will do it again in 24. We'll let you know. Next question. Why are you not telling the truth? Why support the worst president America has ever experienced? Did you mean to send this to someone who works with Joe Biden? I bet you did. And I'll agree with that. The first thing he did on the first day in office, shutting down the Keystone XL pipeline, thereby starting us on a path to higher gas prices, causing inflation to rise, giving people just endless amounts of money to stay home from work, inflation again rising, the weakness on the world stage, and greenlighting Nord Stream 2 over in Europe, which led to, of course, the Russia-Ukraine situation, weakness when it comes to China. It's just all bad when it comes to Joe Biden. But the good news is, whoever wrote this question in, I certainly believe that you will have a chance to vote for the greatest president in American history. And of course, that is Donald J. Trump. So stay tuned for that one as well. Okay, next question. Shalom. Oh, well, shalom right back. What music instruments do you like? I play the piano. I have for, I don't even know how many years, since I was probably 10, 11. I also, way back in the day in middle school, fancied myself quite the clarinet player, would try to be first chair. And if you were ever in band, you know what that means with the clarinet. But these days I kind of stick to piano. I probably haven't tried to play a clarinet in years, although sometimes my kids come home with these little like mini recorder type things that they get in like a gift bag from a birthday party. And I have tried to play those, but piano is generally all right now, but I feel like now I'm pressured. Maybe I should do something else. Okay, we'll see. Next question. Favorite thing about Florida? Oh my gosh. Do you mean how it's 80 degrees right now and the rest of the country is blanketed in snow with wind and cold? That's pretty nice. I live in an area where I get to not only take my kids to the beach, but my dogs as well. Pretty sweet. Everybody has a great time. The people are nice. The food is good. I don't know if it's because of the weather that people are generally in a really good mood down in Florida, but they are. Everybody seems nice and happy. I'm not waiting in traffic for over an hour just to go anywhere like I did in New York City. So I think all around it's a pretty solid place to live. It doesn't hurt that it's a very red state these days. So big fan of Florida. Thank you for asking. Next question. Are women out there speaking up more for women against biological males in women's sports? Are you concerned that not enough women are speaking out against it and supporting women just trying to compete? I think that if you are a woman, if you ever played sports, if you ever want to play sports, if you ever have a daughter, a niece, whoever it might be who was born a female, and apparently that is something we're not allowed to say anymore, a biological female, according to the new words you can't say by the left, then yes, you better be speaking up against it. And yeah, I'm a little concerned that there aren't enough people coming out and saying how absurd it is. And I'll tell you, as an athlete my whole life, I hate admitting it, but men are built differently than women, and they have an inherent advantage when it comes to sports. So what do you think is going to happen to all the girls and all the women who ultimately would have become, college athletes, have gotten a scholarship to college, would have come in first place in whatever it might be, but now they have that taken away from some dude who says he's a woman now, who is very average at whatever that sport is, or maybe not even great as a guy. That is what is going to be happening to our young women as we go forward. And as a mom of a daughter, I can tell you that I certainly hope that we get our act together and stop this lunacy by the time my daughter is in any sort of a position where she has to compete on a sports team. Right now, she's on a co-ed soccer team and in jiu-jitsu. So I'm not too concerned about it because it's boys and girls all mixed together, but she's 3. So for anyone out there who cares about women, about the future of women, about the fight that women had to go through to get to the point where we are today on a level playing field, you better speak up and you better stop this nonsense, because that's exactly what it is. Okay, next question. The next question just says baby number 3 ? I feel very blessed to have 2 healthy kids, a boy and a girl. And I gotta tell you, I feel like once everybody gets out of diapers and once everybody is sort of in a school, mode and schedule, you'd be hard pressed to convince me on baby number 3, but I never say never, because my husband was baby number 3. And if you ask him, he would love to see that happen. So as far as I'm concerned, 2 is great. I already have 3 dogs now. So, I got 5, and if you count my husband, 6 that I have to take care of on a daily basis. So 3 might be a stretch for me on the kids, but you never say never. Okay, next question. Oh, this is a good one. Have you thought about having AOC on? Well, I would love to have her on, to be honest with you. I actually, not just remotely, I would love to sit down in person with her, because let me tell you, as different as obviously we view the world, as differently as we view the world, I should say, I feel like we could find some common ground and get along together. And I'm not a hateful person. I just say what I think about things, and I don't wish anyone ill. And perhaps we could have some sort of an epiphany moment for her where she realizes how dumb some of the ideas she's thrown out there are. So I'm open to it. I would love to see it. If anybody knows how to get in touch with her and you want to send her that question and my response, we would love to get her on the show. Absolutely. Okay, final question. Do you have your concealed carry permit? Oh, I like this. Well, obviously I do. I actually don't have technically a concealed carry. I have a permit to have a gun with me in the state of New York and in the state of Florida. I think people probably appreciate that in New York, it is very difficult to get a concealed carry, nor do I feel like I need to carry. And now I live in the state of Florida, so I feel very safe. But maybe I should have said yes to this regardless and just tell all of you out there that I'm always packing heat. So if you come at me and you come in real hot, you never know what could happen. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for another great episode of Lara Trump, Wanted for Questioning. Again, I said it last time, but I'm going to just reiterate. I assume some of you sent these questions in via our website, therighteView.com. If you go there, you can submit any question that you would like us to answer in perhaps a future episode of this show. As always, please like and subscribe and follow so that you can stay up with the latest. And let's see, maybe AOC will be on a future episode. We'll get back to you on that. For now, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here next time for more. At The Right View, we're very proud of the fact that we are independent. We get to say everything that we think and everything that we feel. We have no woke companies guiding us or telling us what we can and cannot say. We are always going to shoot you straight and give you the facts as we know them. And that's why it's important to support independent outlets like The Right View. My name is Lara Trump, and I think Mike Lindell is a patriot. He is someone who loves this country, is willing to fight for this country. I love MyPillow because not only are MyPillows made in the USA by American workers, but they're great products, and they're so great that not only do I use them in my own bed at night, my children actually requested. My daughter the other day went to the closet and pulled out a MyPillow and said, "This is the pillow that I want to sleep with." And I gotta tell you, she loves it and will have nothing to do with any other pillow. So it's a big hit around our house. My dogs also happen to sleep on MyPillow dog beds. So all around the Trump household, we're big fans. If you go to mypillow.com today and use promo code Trump, again, promo code Trump, you will not only save money, but you will help us continue this show and other shows like it and help us continue the fight for the future of America. Inflation has impacted all of our lives. I don't think anyone can go to the gas pump or the grocery store without noticing that it is a major factor. And unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't seem like it's going down in the way that we would like it to. And one way to protect your money is by investing in precious metals, gold and silver. That's always been a great way to make sure that you keep your money and you keep it safe. When you go to bh-pm.com, use promo code Trump. That way, if you decide you want to invest in gold and silver, you'll save yourself a little bit of money. We live in a time that's very interesting. A lot of us out there feel like a lot of our rights are slipping away. And if you're like I am and you want to have the right to choose whether or not to have a vaccine, how to live your life freely, and you're looking for a great doctor, I've heard amazing things about Dr. Sherwood. He's somebody who you should really check out and check into, and it'll help support this program and keep us going. So go to sherwood.tv and use promo code Trump. Again, sherwood.tv and use promo code Trump. You can save yourself some money and help us keep our program going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. We'll keep this a little secret between you and me and them and everybody. Whoa. The people that are actually at the tip of the spear, working directly with President Trump on a day-to-day basis to save this nation, they're all joining us on the Reawaken America tour. We have President Donald J. Trump's Chief of Staff, Kash Patel. We've got Peter Navarro's joined us on the tour. We have General Michael Flynn. We have Eric Trump. The people actually working at the tip of the spear with President Donald J. Trump to save America are joining us on the Reawaken America tour. Whoa. If word of this gets out, if the truth about election fraud, medical fraud, religious fraud, monetary fraud, and mainstream media gets out, it may just save the nation.
The Reawaken tour's coming to our place, hallelujah. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Wide slam open.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on May 12th and 13th, the Reawaken America Tour is coming to Miami, Florida, and to the beautiful Trump Doral Resort and Golf Course. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Reawaken America Tour is coming to Miami, Florida on May 12th and 13th. Get your sunscreen ready because General Flynn, Mike Lindell, Amanda Grace, Julie Green, Pastor Dave Scarlett, Dr. Judy Mikovits, Kash Patel, and Team America are taking the Reawaken America Tour to Trump Doral on May 12th and 13th. And then we're taking the God-fearing, revival-starting Reawaken America Tour into Sin City. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking the God-fearing Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada on August 25th and 26th. General Flynn and Team America will be taking the Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada. And the Patriots will be staying together at Trump International Hotel, Las Vegas, located at 2000 Fashion Show Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, with zip code 89109 if you want to send them a letter. And yes, Alex Jones will be live and in person at the Reawaken America Tour, Las Vegas, Nevada. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, put it on your calendar. Get those tickets right now. August 25th and 26th. Eric Trump, Dr. Peter McCullough, Mel K, Dr. Stella Emanuel, Owen Schroyer, Alex Jones, Seth Holhouse, Pastor Mark Burns, Pastor Leon Benjamin. We're all taking the Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen. Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's going to be August 25th and 26th. Thus far on the Reawaken America Tour, we've featured Dr. Dave Martin, the late great Dr. Vladimir Zelenko, Charlie Kirk, Donna Clement Petruska, Sean Foyt, Karen Kingston, Chad Prather, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Dr. Alan Keyes, Mickey Willis, Roger Stone, Dr. Richard Bartlett, and hundreds of patriotic speakers that you know, including Del Bigtree, Thomas Renz, Sidney Powell, Jim Caviezel, Donald J. Trump Jr., Peter Navarro, Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, Bill Gates, and the godless globalists have their annual meeting called the World Economic Forum at Davos. But we that reject the Great Reset have the Reawaken America Tour coming to Miami, Florida, and coming to Las Vegas, Nevada. Get those tickets at time2freeamerica.com. That's time2freeamerica.com. We have scholarship pricing to make these events affordable for everybody. Every Reawaken America Tour event has sold out, so request those tickets today at time2freeamerica.com. That's time2freeamerica.com. Or for faster service, you can send me a personal text to 918-851-0102. That's 918-851-0102. And to be bilingually sensitive, that's 918-851-0102.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
We will shut you down. We will cite you. And if we need to, we will arrest you and we will take you to jail. Period.
I wasn't thinking of the Bill of Rights when we did this.
But no amendment to the Constitution is absolute.
God actually spoke to me. He spoke about sacredness. He said to me, Kim, what I place in many, many people is sacred. And if anybody touches what is sacred to me, then it is the end for them. So what I've done in the United States of America is sacred. And there are people on every side that are trying to destroy what I deem sacred. And it's not going to happen.
This is the definition of criminal conspiracy, racketeering, and collusion. This is not a theory. This is evidence.
Because I have upheld this country to spread a light to the rest of the world. When you choose to go against the sacred thing that God puts into the very heart and the soil of this nation. This was sacred to God. Now is the time to act. This is exactly why I need some action from my people. Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be with you.